Hi, I'm Tom Hess, and I'm glad that you've come to this video to learn more about getting a degree in the music business. Now, you've actually done a really good thing, which is you've been smart enough to realize that in order to develop a career as a musician, you need to know how the music business works. And this is an excellent step because frankly, most people don't really think about that until after they've graduated as a music major, and then they start thinking about, well, gee, how am I going to develop a career? How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to support a family? How am I going to buy a house? So this is really good that you're already on the right page generally with understanding that you need to know how the music business works in order to develop a career. So I commend you for that. What I want to talk to you about specifically today is that colleges and music degrees, even those who have good, strong music business degrees, they are generally very weak at actually helping musicians like you and I develop successful long-term music careers. Now, why would I say that? Well, I'm going to say that because the professors or the instructors or teachers in any college, those people are not professional musicians, are they? No, they are teachers. They sit in a desk or stand in front of a podium and lecture to students about how the music industry works in a general way. And although that information is important, they don't live their lives as professional musicians. They are educators. What you need to do and understand is that going beyond just simply understanding the difference between a good recording contract and a bad recording contract, or how tours are promoted, or how publishing works, that's all great. Those are all good little pieces. But to integrate everything together and then be able to look at how you specifically are going to fit into all of that and develop a career, that's not something you're going to get in any college or university that I know of in the entire country. What you need to do is start learning from and being mentored by someone who's actually done the things that you want to do, someone who's actually toured the world, someone who actually has hit records, someone who's actually done these things that you want to ultimately pursue. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to sit here and talk about myself for the next 10 minutes, although I've accomplished a lot and I have toured the world and I do have hit records. What I want you to focus on right now is as you're doing your search for a degree in music business, I want you also to come to my website, and the link is right below, and take a look at some self-assessments for developing your music career. This doesn't cost anything. I'm not selling anything here. This is a set of free resources which I provide to people like yourself who want to become professional musicians. When you come and take some of these assessments, I think that you'll discover just by the questions that I'm asking you that there are some key components that might be missing in your overall plan to develop a music career. And you'll also discover that some of these things aren't going to be things that you're going to learn in college or university. And if you already are a student of some kind taking music industry classes, you already know that you're not learning the stuff that I'm talking about in these assessments at your college or university. Now, after you've taken these assessments, I'm going to provide to you, also for free, some specific recommendations and comments about areas you might be strong in and areas you might be weak in, and then give you some advice on how you can strengthen those weaker areas and where, how, and when you can get the knowledge that you need and the steps that you need to do in order to develop all the things that it takes to develop a strong music career over time. If you want to take things further, I'd be happy to talk to you directly, and if you'd like to get into mentoring, I do that as well. But for right now, let's just focus on the free stuff and come to my website, take these assessments. Let me begin by giving you some specific feedback that you can use and implement right away.